Hey, what's happening, everybody? Rod J back again and take a look at another beer. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. So tonight I'm taking a look at one from Birch Brewing. Ended up picking this up on a road trip recently when I went to Columbus. Ended up getting gas on the way up and noticed they had a bunch of craft beer at the gas station at BP. So here in our area, we have a lot of gas stations that actually sell craft beer. Ended up going in, tons of craft beer there. And this was one of the 6-packs I decided to pick up. They're actually out of Nookset, New Hampshire. And pretty plain as far as the name, just double IPA. But the can and the color and the wording and then the little trees in there kind of caught my eye. Thought I'd give it a shot. Comes in at 9.2% ABV, 12-ounce can. One of the cool things on this one is it does tell you to make best served at 50 to 55 degrees, which is kind of nice. Again, you don't have to have every beer ice cold, and a lot of times when you drink some of these other craft beers, you actually benefit by letting them warm up for a little bit. So I did let this sit out for a little bit of time. Unpasteurized and traditionally made. Ales are unfiltered. So nice little looking can. You want to check out their website, is Birch Brewing. Let's go ahead and get this open and get it into a glass. See what this one has to offer. Now this one came out, as you can see here in a second, actually did not pour really aggressively and came out with a very large head. I'm talking about a 4-finger head there, much more than what I was anticipating or wanting to get. Not a fast pour, kind of a standard, turn it down 45 degrees, run it about halfway and turn it up to get some head on it, and then got away a little bit. So as that settles, here's the color on it. Now on the screen it looks a little bit more orange than it actually is. It has a nice yellowish straw color, has a chill haze on it. You can see a little bit through to the other side, but it does have some murkiness. The fingers are more like kind of shadows, as you can see through there. You can't really make out the other side, yet you can pick up like the color of my shirt and everything. And it does have that unfiltered quality, has a little bit of haziness taking place inside. But I do see a lot of nice lively carbonation racing up to that head. And the head itself sits pretty much a white colored head and some pretty good foaminess and rockiness in there. On the aroma, I'm getting kind of that sweetness and I'm getting that citrus type feel. Getting some things like orange and grapefruit coming out for the aroma. Definitely picking up some of that hops, some of that dankness in there from the hops. A little bit of a grassiness in there as well. As far as the taste isn't too bad on it. I do get a lot of sweetness in there. You do pick up some of that malt in here. Now it is sitting at a 90 IBU, I believe. I saw online on the can here, it doesn't say, but I did see online it's at 90 IBU. Not getting a ton of bitterness because the malts they use to kick up the ABV has taken away from that. But you're already getting a little bit of a sweetness in there. You're getting a little bit of a mouthfeel. You're getting a little bit of a stickiness there in the taste. You can kind of feel a coat in the inside of the mouth. You're getting a little bit of a cheek action. One thing you are getting is a little bit of a smoothness. Bitterness-wise, you're getting more in the finish than you are on the initial. Very light on the finish, but definitely more medium to heavier on the back end. You feel some of that carbonation bubbling up in the chest, but not overly carbonated. Getting a little bit of a kind of a astringency and a dryness in the mouth from the beer here. Taste a little bit of that alcohol also coming through. Texture-wise, it's got a little bit of a nice feel to it, kind of a softness to it. Not really as heavy on the tongue as you would expect it possibly could be. But the big thing is, I would say, you do get a little bit of that booziness kick in there as well. And it's a little bit sweeter than what I would expect for it to actually be for this type of style. But, you know, this is the thing when you're actually traveling, you're trying to find different things, you pick up different things, and sometimes you're as pleased, sometimes you're as not. I would say you might want to check it out, but I would say I would temper expectations if you do. For me, this is probably going to be a 3 out of 5. This is the Birch Brewing Double IPA. Again, they are out of Nookset, New Hampshire. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think. Put some comments in the comment section. That being said, Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Make sure if you like the video, hit that like button. Make sure you comment if you want to share any information or any details, or if you've had this, make a little note about it. Tell me what you thought of it. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe, and also make sure you hit that little alarm bell. That way you get updates as the videos are released. That all being said, thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catching you guys next time. Always remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.